Hello everyone, this is Dark Red Kagix2 here. I am very sorry. Made a video about 5 or 6 months ago, give or take. Mentioning that I was going to be back in the whole reviewing thing, but as you see, that didn't really happen. This is 5 6 months later. Just been reading anime and watching or reading manga, watching anime from the shadows. So just wanted to let everybody know I didn't fall off the face of the earth. I don't know. I guess I haven't really wanted to make a review, but kind of want to start doing them again. And this current chapter really got me hyped. But without further ado, let's begin. This is chapter 163 of Shokugeki no Souma. If you guys didn't tune into the last chapter, chapter 162, basically, Souma was helping Eishi, the 10th, or the first seat, I'm sorry, of the Elite 10. He was helping with a demonstration, and Eishi, recognized Souma's skills and asked him to be his right-hand man in Central. So that was pertaining to the last episode, last chapter. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, this chapter, chapter 163, basically, Souma asked, you serious? You're gonna hand up the first seed if I win. And those were the conditions. If Souma wins, then Souma gets the first seat. If he loses, then he becomes Eishi's right-hand man and Central. Obviously, Souma's not wanting to join Central, for the previous, occurrences that have been going on. But besides the point. So they decide on the dish that they're going to be making in this, I can't really call it a Shokugeki because it's not really an official match, but I'll just say Shokugeki anyway. And the dish is going to be French. They both decide on French dish, and then it goes to Arena and Hisako outside the door. They notice, Souma with the first seat, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And then they start cooking. Well, Souma didn't begin his preparations yet. Eishi kind of, I think he was a little cocky there, but he deserves to be. He's the first seed. He's saying, you haven't made your preparations yet. What's with the preparations, And there comes a certain point to where Souma asks, what is Central, trying to do? And basically what Eishi's saying is Central's, goal is to get rid of all the restaurants in Japan. The restaurants that, don't serve proper cuisine. And he's like, huh? Like, really? And while Eishi's cooking, you guys obviously saw the panel with Hisako. She smelled the aroma of what he's cooking, and it made her body shiver. But I don't have to explain that. That panel because you guys all read it. Arena goes on to explain that this guy is slowly approaching the realm of like the gods of cuisine, which means this guy is serious business. You know how Souma can be in hothead sometimes, but this guy is legit. But when Eishi's explaining the ideals of Central and how they're getting rid of all the proper, or not the proper, but getting all the rid of all the restaurants they don't seem to fit in with the proper cuisine thing. Souma then reflects on what about my restaurant? So he asks, like, even my restaurant, like, you guys don't need my restaurant? And Eishi said, no. And I thought that was, like, Eishi as a character, really awesome, because he has his moments where, he's not so serious, and, he actually kind of acts like a wimp sometimes. But like when it comes to cooking, he is dead serious. Like I just love that in the character. I just want to say that. But yeah, and then Souma starts having flashbacks of people in his restaurant, and you know, the whole setting of a family restaurant in like a small town. And in a sense, I guess he felt that Eishi was just like treading or running over all that. So that, in the next couple panels, you can see he started to get serious, and he's like, I'm not going to join Central, I'm going to win this match. And then that was the end. But overall, this chapter was really good. You got a good sense of how Eishi cooks, because Arena was explaining, that, he talks to his food. It's like he talks to his food and makes dishes, based off of like the tenderness and the care that he shows his food, as if it were an animal. That's what was portrayed, but that but basically, I give this chapter a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this chapter, and just the whole purpose of the ideology of Central and Souma's feelings about it, and how he felt that they were gonna tread over his family restaurant Yukihira, and he had every right to defend himself. Obviously, it was pretty much saying that his restaurant didn't matter, and he's got to rep his restaurant, forever. So, like I said, really enjoyed this chapter. My thoughts of this match are, it's most likely going to get interrupted. I mean, those two declarations are too big of a declaration to actually happen right now in this point in time in the manga. I think somehow the match is going to get interrupted, because technically, I mean, yes, it's a match with the first seat, but it's not like an official Shokugeki. So I think some way or another this match is getting interrupted, but I am really excited to see how this match progresses and how serious Souma is, considering basically his restaurant got I wouldn't say trash talked, but basically got told that it didn't matter. And I really want to see Souma step up his game in this. But yeah, guys, that was my review. Once again, I apologize for falling off the face of the earth for the past 5 months. I just honestly haven't been up to making videos, and I've kind of just been sitting in the darkness chilling. But I kind of want to start making them again, because the Souma chapters are getting really intense, and I want to keep reviewing that. And as you all saw, I've been watching Ace of the Diamond. It just ended recently, and I want to make a review on that, because my god, that was probably, as I said, it was in my top 4 favorite animes. But this is a Shokugeki review, sorry about that. Anyways, this is Dark Kage X2. Please continue to watch my videos. I plan on making videos. I can't guarantee that they'll be out, every few days like some of you do, but I want to at least try to make some videos when I can. But anyways, this is Dark Kage X2 signing out. See you guys later. Thanks.